am Mathaila. We're back again with another episode. Teachers Podcast. Hashtag
in conversation with Josh Sage.
And as always, I'm your co-host. But before we can start with today's topics, hey guys, today we have epic topics, guys. Yay! Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. One subscribe makes a difference.
Yeah, one subscription makes a difference.
One subscription makes a difference. Don't forget to hit us on our social media platforms, the Teachers Podcast on TikTok, on Instagram,
Facebook,
Corner.
My shorts, YouTube. I didn't even introduce them. You didn't even introduce me. I'm
never alone. I'm with my guy, Mr. Josh Sage himself, the host of the Teachers Podcast. Say, hashtag in conversation with Josh Sage.
Thanks.
And I am Karabo Mathaila. Let's get in, my guy.
guys, thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, those who subscribed. Thank you so much. One subscription.
Make a difference.
Okay, another episode, guys. So, I'm a topic man. Guys, this is what I'm
I got his name, isn't
yeah.
Let's call it yeah. So, obviously, each and every week, tomorrow it's another day.
Yeah.
There's going to be something new that's going to happen. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. But guys, so one of my just we talk.
So one corner. What do you want to talk about?
That's what I'm going to say. We know what's show. Like most government officials, almost all the government officials that was going to have uniform. It's only one profession you're going to inform. It's only one profession you're going to inform. And it's the t-shirt. Like, I don't get why teachers don't. Because the man back complain that teachers are some teachers are not professional. But if they could be informed, then do you think it's going to be land? Teachers don't have uniform.
So,
like, my police have uniform. Yeah, like doctors have uniform. All these other professions have uniform.
Home affairs officials have uniform.
Even like the overseas, they have uniform. But the teachers, they don't have uniform. Any part does appear. Hey, your faces. But I'm just a good song. This trouser.
Yeah.
Friday. I prove to have Monday, but I cannot wear the same thing Friday. Even though I know who's going to watch. But now, it's like, hi man, teachers need to get to have uniform.
So you saying because I want to complain as a teacher?
Yeah, we've seen on social media people sometimes you find saying it's inappropriate, not dress appropriate. Maybe this dress is too short.
And then after that, the teacher is wearing a short dress or a short
whatsoever, and then people start complaining. So why doesn't the government just say, okay, to avoid all this unnecessary drama and people are busy saying teachers should just have uniform?
But okay, I feel like teachers having uniform.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Yeah, whenever I've thought about that, it's okay. You're uniform, but okay, I just thought maybe it can have a certain design. It should have a unique. There should be one design, but then it should have colors. Colors of that particular school. If it's maybe
Teachers Podcast high school.
Teachers Podcast high school, and then the learners are wearing gold and black. And then the uniform of the teachers now, it's going to be gold and black. But it should have a specific design. The design should be the same in all the schools. Like cops. Like churches, there are certain churches, this is like uniform of the church, but sometimes they have different. It's the same design, but now
there's
different colors.
But hear me out, man. Yeah. And get it, there is the unions.
Yes.
There's the unions.
Yeah.
And then I think there's that one t-shirt that is only worn on sports days or whatever.
Yeah, I think schools do have those t-shirts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, are they part of the uniform that must be implemented?
Okay, I think, we can say maybe on Fridays. Because they asked those golf t-shirts,
the
same. Even learners, they wear them. The problem with those ones is that the teachers don't love them because they look like the t-shirts of the learners. Like, okay, now I'm walking around. Imagine me, I'm young, and then I'm appear and I'm wearing the very same t-shirt like that.
But
now they just look at me as if now but at least okay, teachers would have gold t-shirts, ne? But they must be different
from the teacher, from the learners.
The learners, ne?
But still on the t-shirt, in recent t-shirt are like the learners.
There
you're wearing casual. You're wearing your home clothes.
Yeah,
the same learner is wearing the same.
I'm sure manje people are complaining about the outfits that you wear. Good, you know, teachers are not dressing well. But go janja and whatsoever. Why not go professional? Because some people don't love formal. Not everyone loves formal. So I don't want to tie. The reason I don't like formal, I don't like formal shoes because they are not comfortable. At least if you have uniform, like you show my minds the way they are specific. That's not as teachers. Who made go like what's the teachers? Okay, this is the uniform of the school. That's it.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, very obvious. Yes.
You must stick to the same.
Yeah, you must stick to that uniform. I'm not about dogs and about go every day. Every job,
one more complain.
Yes, you have to look at this code. That's the uniform. Now you can have maybe a specific t-shirt. You can say you can wear it's your trouser, but then everyone it can be t-shirts. Then for women, it can be dresses. But it would be fun. That's when I think of it now. But I think in fact to avoid this unnecessary drama of people always complaining that teachers are low guys. There should be uniform for teachers.
No, let there be uniform. Maybe
what?
Maybe the Department of Education.
This thing very simple. Design uniform and then
send the proposal.
And then send the proposal. The schools could just have their own designs. But when I walk into a school, if I meet someone who's dressed like this, it's a teacher. That's it. Even now, imagine I'm walking around the school and then the parent comes and then young boy I'm sitting, even though maybe I'm going for man, and then the parents thinks maybe I'm just here, maybe I'm coming out of meeting, or maybe I was just here for just a random thing. But if I'm having uniform, even the parents when they come to the school, they won't be confused. Would see who's the teacher and who's here for visit. Because manje umuntu ozovakasha and the teachers now we all look the same. Because anyone can come and for a meeting or wearing formal. Ne? So we might assume good. Myself around. Say are you a teacher?
No, yes, ni teacher. How?
Oh, man, so hambubuza abantu there's a meeting. There's a meeting banning abantu so and then chiki wena ubona ukuthi who's the teacher? Yes, sometimes okay, school try to be organized and put teachers in specific positions. But then, in the end of the day, bandu are confused about school and who's the teacher and who's not the teacher. But then, if it is uniform, now, I'm a police station, you don't even need to ask. Imagine you see a police station and they're wearing clothes.
I'm a private cops.
The private cops, yeah. Those ones, the thing is, they don't stay.
But I need to there's a certain time, maybe there's a case they're busy with.
They're busy with
them.
But you're not a page.
No, let's say I got like like
our mass now.
Let's say we're emotion she page and spam whatever. Man uya promo uyothatha a file or whatever.
And then when you don't know. But you don't consult those people. You consult consult the Pataskoma police.
But I'm just saying your uniform.
Uniform for me, I feel like uniform should be implemented.
Then okay, instead of implementing uniform, so when I'm a name tag. And in name tag,
imagine that I want to like a figure apana, and then the next thing ubegele, and then there are other people apana. Like I want to so in name tag is not like I mean I've said to there should be uniform. That's it. Other professions uniform and they wait every day. So I don't think there's anything that will be confusing about because it's just Monday to Friday. If you have extra classes on Saturdays, maybe you can wear because it's not like anyone is gonna come and consult the admin and office is closed. So yeah, that's I think that's the first topic that I wanted to touch on. Now also, but I should against teachers sometimes. And I'm a teacher. How?
You're not against anyone. You're raising a comment.
But guys, wait, you didn't bring for court, guys. Let's hear your thoughts on this thing of uniform.
Guys, I need to teachers
must wear uniform or not? Do you think like teachers to wear uniform? Because they don't want to wear uniform at English. Majority of the teachers will tell you, especially the young teachers, we don't want to wear. But I wear for my.
Okay,
but then.
Let's check.
Oh yes. So we wanna hear your thoughts, guys, on this.
Yeah.
We wanna hear what you have to say. Do you think teachers should have uniform like any other profession? Or
should they remain ngalama short schedule?
Complaining.
Yeah, complaining
or is
ngalama tight brooks wenu complaining ukuthi umntwana akasafocus eclassini. So guys,
so to help if they have uniform now, then you'll direct the blame to officials if the uniform is inappropriate. Yeah, now you're no longer directing it to say teachers about teachers about it's about the uniform now. The uniform is inappropriate.
So meaning if the implementation of teachers' uniform. Yes. Because if they're wearing a masket,
yes. You can regulate that. We tell them your skirt is too short. Your trouser is not too appropriate. But if they wore their clothes, you cannot tell someone or your trouser is inappropriate whatsoever. You cannot, but uniform, they can regulate
like was over straight.
No, you must not cut, you must not reach here. The skirt must not reach here, and then it must not be too tight if not too tight. Everything. Like now it can be regulated if there's uniform. But without uniform, you cannot regulate how people dress.
Nah.
You cannot regulate that.
No, guys, yeah.
Yeah, let's hear your thoughts, guys. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. One subscription makes a difference.
A difference. Yeah, but anyways, on to the next. On to next. Guys, I wanna let me young Tusa, yes. Hey, me young Tusa.
Which one?
Monday. Assembly.
Monday.
I'm sure I'm a Monday. I'm a teacher in the whole entire school. You know, like if there's assembly Monday, every teacher, every student,
everyone is going to the assembly.
Going to assembly. Every learner, 7:30. Say assembly point for you. Now I mean again, student. Yeah, so good time, man. Hi, man. Boy, wokuphi izolo uthi mina bensekhaya umpalimethi ukuthi hayi man kunika something man
kunukandi
ansal is hayi man
you mean like ufika at work on Monday?
Yeah,
kezokala this guy was busy
uqeda ukudlula uyabuya futhi uthi ya boys nifunani ngiyazi ukuthi makakhuluma noma sithini mayile
hey
ukuthi umuntu uya espanini especially teacher uya espanini yasho ukuthi hayi thina abasifufuthisi abasicheki
obviously, but do you think they should apply then take food eskoleni?
God, they should,
because kuthiwa umuntu ufika lapha ekseni papers they say maybe sometimes I don't know but
exactly like le 2.5% isasekhona le emzimbeni and lapho kumele uyofundisa abantwana yeah. My routine should
and so but I think they get away with it because we like food.
So meaning kahle
that's the reason why very I'm a teacher they go to school sometimes to say to say papa as
yeah you could say staff meeting kwenzakalana
but to reduce this thing, but I think at any company whatsoever to reduce that they would see people would come and say no hangover isambulala because you can see on Mondays yes
why Mondays
why
not you know someone
no but I don't bet I'm a teacher so so very better you see the experience is there. And the reason is because we ask food.
Mem, Oshab.
Monday is in every Monday, very specifically Monday. I want to follow Monday. They should say as in food on Monday. Because I'm not gonna talk much because you know he has to get a kid.
That's why I need to why not Okuluma.
Experience. Something. But I've never went to school like you smell alcohol just DJ, you know, the hangover party now.
Of Saturday,
by Sunday you have to see sometimes you're bored on Sunday. What's the next thing? Okay, now go on. This is how it starts. It starts on Saturday. So Saturday, you're busy, you're flower. Sunday, saying of whoop, it's saying of. It's high.
It keeps you on.
So I think the pick up so that I can be at least keep it hangover. And then you take the whole day.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, move in. How years and so that's on Monday. Not other days. And those who come on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And above, I don't know.
I might love Wenzaga cool.
But Monday, yeah, he has to be Monday, yes, fit high chances, very most teachers, very. But the Monday, that's sure.
Another thing, I feel like initially we can't control Linda by your puza.
Yeah, you cannot control that one.
Initially, your routine. Abantwana, abamelanga baphuze nani. There when uchilele ekhawasho washimoto. Eshila makhawasha manje anama
sound.
Ama-sound anama-legal what yeah, I think it's ritual.
Yeah.
When are your fellows?
And always says most of the majority of the car washes are close to these days.
Yeah.
They're close to these places.
I need my
I can't get use on the tavern and then there's no car wash.
And your business. As let's say a figure, your parker, washimot, pools.
And as you see these things,
so now you have fee. You have chauffeur. You might talk you was a student.
Was a student?
Yeah.
It's not a student, the car wash. Yeah, that's the thing. You want one thing about teachers. They will always try to make sure they avoid places that have later.
But you can't control now. You have chauffeur and Lapa is Sunday. And then you would see Monday in your parents and as a student when Ken and what is all.
Oh, you know me always want to say what that's what I have. I am the one who shouldn't see the learners drinking. But now it's teachers, learners shouldn't see. But
I think it's no matter what we are saying, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying teachers it's fine to drink, learners it's fine to drink with your teachers.
Learners shouldn't drink with their teachers.
But then I've just said it.
You know, sometimes it happens. Okay, you went to a certain place, maybe there's a gig or something, and then you attended, and then
this cafe, for example.
This cafe.
And then
boom. And especially places like when you use cafe, you don't expect learners in such places.
Then boom, now
it's
a whole crew, Fana.
Just says, yo.
But
that's the most annoying part.
I'm trying to say, and you palanga, no one.
Imagine daughter. And I heard that just was daughter. I made the crew, and then even if it's not the learners, anyone, even if I'm my friend, and then Chigi, I started calling me, hey, teacher. You know, this thing, there was this one time we went to this other place. I'm not gonna say what's the name of the place.
Don't say name.
Like it's your boom. I'm like, teacher. Now everyone now is like looking at me. I'm like,
and no teacher
and what's the use? Why don't you just say, call me with my name or something and then because Maji is so annoyed. Everyone is looking at me. Maji is oh, teacher, they're out. And then I go to school probably, but I didn't think they were the ones that part. Oh, pay to this thing.
Guys,
so annoying, but as teachers, most of the time we try to avoid the scholars. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a crew. But then again, but my parents now, we should stop allowing their learners to their kids to go this nowadays because it's not safe for them.
No, I'm done. I should my man say phone. My extra classes gone.
Yeah. But somebody got it very. Some you can tell what's very low.
Oh, Muno Umzala Agananda.
Some of them every weekend I'm done as a crew. So you know, so you say the phone every weekend so I'm born some done I go phone.
As long as I like to
so kaba food ebusuku.
Emini ubhizi yawashi.
Ubhizi ngani? Yini lapho isingayi ngaki?
Yawashi.
Yini lapho isingayi vele le ngaki ukuthi angaze lo mntwana loyo angaze angakhona ukufunda emini so makushaya u6 so cabanga usageze abe muhle abe kamnandi uma kuyofunda just le incwadi zakhe le life science dinga ngathi the skin basi the epithelial cell ingaba ne smell is right yan so I think this one what is your take guys what experiences have you encountered in this thing
ne teacher now umzalo to your inquire lapha you are a concerned parent umntana wakho soloko
imagine
yafika uthi mineri yashkuthiyo la
yabona uthela
uthini should they implement ama breatherlyzer
should they implement them on Monday, especially speaker on Mondays? For everything. Because other companies like
mine Monday to Sunday.
You know, like I heard this Sasol very angena shining full body very. Now that one don't escape.
No,
I don't know, maybe others escape it, but what's when one get up? I buy chai on taste on kid. That's alcohol. So should we have that gate that maybe?
It's panisapelo.
But it should reduce a lot of things. But then I would enjoy our weekends.
No, you will enjoy marriage. You should know.
But Sunday is very
after Sunday. After
I think it will create a discipline. If you don't Sunday, I don't drink. Yeah, because Monday. What are your encounters, guys? Or what experience do you have? Maybe meeting, we went to a school, met a drunk teacher. But a drunk, so it's a cool man. But then, maybe we'll figure out what I was seeing. They're busy. But I know I do have the experience.
Okay, bigger. Teachers at Nshukunama event is calling. Nakon.
Also that's one.
What you take with Nange, see host in Konjin.
Maybe sports day and it goes another school.
It's sports day, I'm intawatwat, nan. I'm a athlete, kufana manje, kadulula. I'm a sports nana, Jace. Now my teacher on the corridor, I shove clean.
I've never seen such. I've never.
Marazikon. They do happen.
They do happen.
They do happen.
And that's true. I think we had one situation when I was still in high school. I think it was a trip. And then the teacher was so fucked up on that day. And I know I invade you. What's your take on that, guys? How should they handle this one?
So as a teacher, you're not allowed to.
I was still in high school. I remember I was in high school. There was other teacher who got fucked up with. He got drunk. When he's using I'm not gonna say what he did. But I was like, he was a teacher.
Yeah, no, in high school.
I got into that situation. And I still think of that situation and be like, I would never if there's any event at school and there's still learners around, I'm not going to drink. I would never I would make sure because I'm sober. I'm like, the percentage of alcohol is negative.
Negative 0.5.
Not even 0. Because in fact, what happened that day, it was like, nah, it was a no. Yo, teacher got angry. And then as we live, definitely lose respect. We lost respect from that day for that guy. It was so embarrassing.
And where's my targets often is mates?
I'm not going to say which subject because some people will remember. I don't want to hear more comments. People's writing that. This guy.
In our when is a less of maths, science, accounting, because stress about
these days is no longer like the days before. Now she's all confetti from LO. From LO English, everyone did magic. I want a generation of teachers.
Still on
I think yes Puza, but in fact you try to avoid showing it in the working environment.
Drunk.
Especially in the working environment,
keep it clean.
They should respect. So I think one thing very much later is bring this thing of breatherlyzer. This thing I solve my problems on my name.
Monday waniwa.
Monday vele bazokuchikisa because you are drunk. Because how do you teach when you're drunk? Also, I think they should implement it. But I'm dealing with kids.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with kids, so and people are failing to be professional. So it's just the experiences. People are failing to be professional. So I think the government should enforce.
Breatherlyzer.
Yeah. I'm sure even if the other companies, my mind, you cannot be working with those machines. Those machines are very, very dangerous. And imagine, we don't consider the brain of the child as much as we should take the brain of the child serious. Because imagine you're still having a hangover. And then sometimes you miss a concept. So mushy. And the kids have this tendency of craving what is wrong, what is incorrect.
But
no, this thing, there was a mistake. No, guys, what I said now is incorrect. Now correct. You make a slight mistake before finding it. Oh, yes, I made a mistake. And then one. And imagine you can make mistakes so what more was to figure upon how moving so busy food. So government should consider this.
Department of Education is breatherlyzer. It's no longer up for discussion. Yes, my name is Karabo.
I like with this one. I'm not gonna comment on this one.
I can't have my.
Somehow I see the good part of it, but because I'm a
yes, we back again. Don't forget to subscribe. One subscription makes a difference. I'm still your co-host Karabo M. Mathaila. Hashtag
in conversation with Josh Sage. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Follow us. Instagram is corner, TikTok is corner, Facebook is corner. You can follow us on our personal accounts. Keep you updated, guys. We appreciate so far the support.
The phone calls con.
Yeah, you can ask us via phone call.
Yeah, via phone call.
Yeah, if you feel like
joining us.
Yeah. If you feel like joining us for one episode, you can just say, okay, you can WhatsApp us,
but we can't give you the calls because you guys don't comment. So the more you comment,
yes. If you comment, then we can just you can just DM us on Instagram, or you can inbox us on our Facebook or TikTok. Comment. If you want to be part, if you're a teacher and you feel like it's something you want to talk about.
Or you see that you're gonna add value to what we have said so far as an individual. You don't really have to be a teacher.
You don't really have to be a teacher
because
everyone talks about everything happening in school. It's not just teachers.
Yeah.
But then we would love to come to teacher.
Because I would say, so was a good one to breatherlyze.
Yeah, it's really breatherlyzer. Because Karabo has been talking about concession in the past.
Guys, I'm still on the concert. Yeah.
Hey, guys, okay, you could have talked about it in the next episode.
No way. I
have just made the biggest mistake right now. I've just made the biggest mistake. And I will not stop talking about this thing because
I just want to pass it through.
Yeah, pass it. You have 30 seconds. Start.
Apparently, there's this other. I was talking to this other friend of mine. Uti, there's a new student in her school, and she enrolled for grade 12. But the student is struggling.
You see what I said? You remember what I said?
But no, you said you don't talk about it. No, I was just saying.
I said concession. This one is a concession. I said concession 30 seconds. But you remember what I said? Guti, if you bring a learner to grade 12, you don't know what you're going with, man. So it's better if you do carry grade 11. Yeah, because as teachers, you go with the learners that you know with, okay, this one is struggling. Yes, possibly, but it's struggling. But if I just figure, I won't mention this one is saying it's struggling.
Yeah.
How did they, what happened to acceptable?
Apparently, but he.
This is one of the things was screaming out, but not now, not today.
But anyways, guys, there's more.
There's one topic, which I think we should have touched. I think on the first episode. I think, what would we change? Like, it's about schools and everything.
What do you change?
What would you change?
From
subjects.
From subjects.
You wear a uniform.
To uniform. breathalyzers.
What would you change in the education system when you look and say, okay, I think manje, you know what, this one amazing, but I think like the subject, like the one that I was talking about, I'm sure
English light.
English light. This is one of the changes. Maybe if them say I'm the Minister of Education over, it's okay. So there's just an opportunity to change something.
To change whatever they want to change.
Yeah. As a teacher.
As Karabo
Mathaila.
I'll implement my breatherlyzer. Number one.
They're already implementing it.
I will change school uniform, Sabantwana. School uniform, guys. Mm-hmm. You know, as much as school uniform, it's nice. It represents the school. If we say a skirt should be this length, let's make sure that we stick by that law.
Okay,
that's one system.
Okay, and that one by implementer schools. You know, some especially when I teach like that one of short skirts, but it almost all the schools vary. But now it becomes difficult if you're a male teacher to now say skirts are cause short. It becomes difficult now. It's like you're teaching and then it's difficult. It's to do you think maybe they should just say even like everyone wear trousers?
I think so. It's gonna be better.
Yeah, because then these kids, they will just cut them then.
Yeah.
Then even if you talk to the parents, and then you call the parents, this other time there was this incident, another teacher calls the parent to tell Guti, it's not short. The parents is gonna write, like school must want to score right. And then now there is what
conflict. So I think
because these kids, some of them, not all of them, they dress inappropriate.
Because
and even though let's not just focus on even the boys. So let's go all my say skin jean man. Yes, you understand. That's you understand with their slim pants that you can get. There are slim pants that you can get from the shop. But don't ukuthi wena manje so say trouser yakho so yenza ngathi ile jean manje. They do that, those boys. Afake ama zip, some of them they put ama zip.
Mara with uniform doesn't have slim fit.
Uniform doesn't have slim fit, but ama chino they do. And some schools allow a machine.
They allow
those great trousers, yes, they don't have a slim fit. But Ichino
has
slim fit. And it's nice, the slim fit of Ichino. It's not too tight. It's not like it's just a normal nice. They can buy chinos if you want to slim. But no, this is a carton. Once you farmers zip in there,
but yeah, that's one thing that I would like to change. Uniform.
Yeah, but schools are trying their best.
They're trying.
But now it's difficult for male teachers to actually
implement it,
especially on the girls' part. Tell the girl, you know, when he's get a speech. A female teacher. As a corner, look, process young just I think in a village once I was like, yo, why but it's just trousers.
No, they can still do that.
Yeah, I think they can still do it, but
they still do that.
Abanye would say, I mean, we're so we're Christians.
And
we don't wear trousers. Otherwise, you know, there are those who say that.
They are Mara. There you are. You're dead. We are span and only at your work. A mine. You're a mine worker underground. You go escape. Astalab. Come on, guys. Let's face it. Let's start
a professional place we just respect it.
Mara still live in school. Yeah.
I think you have a point on that one.
So let's stop avoiding the thing with no, my belief it's saying I should not wear pants. Come on, guys. Come on.
I think they should just implement our trousers.
Implement trousers to avoid Lenda Bogotini. As much as guys, as a male, it's not appropriate to tell Tomazan.
It's not appropriate, but it's difficult.
It's difficult for you to voice out because Bazotini.
Oh, they can just say every learner must wear those. What is this thing?
What?
Yeah, those tights.
Still, why wear a tight if your skirt is short? Take it off. Wear pants. Clean. Yeah. But anyways, guys,
I think it, especially if the learner doesn't want to wear his skirt is right. You just say there should be a law. If I come as a 3, so solo up is to wear this short skirt, and then Atlanta must wear trousers.
In my previous school, can be if a short skirt, that's a newspaper, and then they clip it around.
But now, that's one is screaming out, but they even it made when I was teaching, they did that, but then they shouldn't encourage it that much.
But
you know, never do polls when it comes to the law. You never do polls there when it comes to the law. You know, yes, parents can say, yeah, now you're encouraging something good. The community can say you're encouraging something.
Not
but then the problem is,
it's
the problem is the law.
Ne.
The problem is the law based on that. Because you know, someone might be, I'm starting storm, I'm starting video, and then I'm post on social media, be cyberbullying, and then after cyberbullying, community suicide. You see where it could lead this thing.
Yeah.
If but some paper, I'm fine my paper. And so now they're trying to embarrass the land. Correct. I don't know they're trying to correct the land. But then you know how kids are. They carry their phones, even though they carry their phones at schools, and then mom shoot. Fuck social. Then it becomes an issue. Cyberbullying, suicide. It can't really blend. The school actually did this.
Embarrassed her in front of
and then the government now comes and then they don't play again.
That's how you
are. Not of education, there's no department we're trying to discipline teachers.
Discipline teachers, breatherlyzer, guys. It's a done deal.
Maybe you should go,
it's a
go to the department and tell them.
I will email them and CC you.
That's one, when I do agree with it. But then
don't put the bad after.
They should.
Thank you.
They should.
Thank you,
guys. So teachers, we're still on
wait, this, no, what would you like to change?
Also, it's just that. Subject wise,
I subject in sharp, and as for your English light.
African. English. Okay, I think FET. I think my subject. I too much of it. I don't see the need of doing. I think FET is to reduce. It should be more specific to my careers, man. My subject. This thing of doing accounting and physical sciences, I don't remember. Accounting profession. Was mechanics. It was in Ubali. But it's now reduce the subject, the number of subjects. That's the first thing that I would do. I think for me, maybe you should have if it's science, it should not be accounting. It's a subjects, man, it's just too much.
It's too much.
The LO, grade 9.
Kanjani.
I know, what is it that is new that you've learned in LO that you didn't learn in the previous grade? That whatever information that I give in grade 10, 11, 12 of LO, don't you think a grade 9 then I can grab that information? Because if it say then at the end of the day, if it's an examination, grade 12, that's how. As people are gonna feel attacked. I'm sorry if you feel attacked.
No more. Guys, LO is important.
Okay, yes, it is important. It is important. But it shouldn't be like. I'm very to creative learners have a lot of the work fits. There's a lot of pressure. And then on top of that, there's LO.
LO, yes.
Who doesn't pass LO? Okay, who doesn't pass LO? How many learners? What is the percentage of people who failed LO?
What I'm just saying.
What is the percentage of people who failed LO? But I'm asking, don't you think the information that they want to teach the learners in grade 10 and 12, they'll just add it to the content in the lower grades? Because at the end of it's just LO. I'm very that's the best one. That you can pay grade 9 LO. Just like creative arts. Imagine so busy creative arts got grade 10, 11, 12.
What if you're interested into arts?
But visual arts maybe. Not creative arts.
Isn't it the same?
It's visual arts. No, they're not the same. I don't know what's the difference, but they're not the same. That's one thing I know. But there is visual arts and there's creative.
That's because it's visual and creative.
Give visual and I think it's the one that has to do with visual arts. Isn't it that has to do with which one that has to do with music and not drama and acting and everything? Which art is that? Number. I think it's that one. Isn't it that one?
Which one?
The visual.
Then the creative, what do you create there?
But one thing I know is visual arts, the creative arts, they can combine it.
Once.
I think you are mean, but I think I'm wrong.
But
I think I'm wrong with saying
before creative art, there was arts and culture.
Yeah, arts and culture.
It was a combination of drama, drawing,
everything.
whatever that needs
Now creative art. I think I should Google this thing. What is visual art? I what's in front of Fambuabad? What is visual?
Okay, lento le simple. What I'm saying.
Yeah, I just wanna know. But I think basically this mean I pay like grade 9 just like visual arts.
I would say my pen, and then you wanna maybe they could implement creative arts.
Yeah, visual arts is something. Well, you can put that one. But let me check. I'm trying to check what is visual art.
Okay, creative arts are a form of expression not bound by language.
Okay, not bound by language.
Because there it means you can
visually, because my network is bad.
Guys, but anyways, guys, visual arts don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, let's continue. I'm still gonna go back to the visual art part.
And comment.
So now, what another thing that I would change? I would go to physical sciences. I still don't see why the chemistry and physics are put together.
So
I'll change that. I still don't see.
So chemistry
and physics even in university, like there are two departments. There's Department of Chemistry. If there's chemistry and physics, there will be Department of Chemistry and the Department of Physics. And the careers of physics, our Shanghai and the careers of chemistry. Ngaba kuthiwa chemicals, ngaba kuthiwa machine.
Number force
with everything. So I don't see why like physics and chemistry I would separate them. Different subject taught like different teachers.
Meaning if umuntu wenza physics against chemistry angakhetha lapho.
Angakhetha. Like a person can choose life sciences and chemistry. I need the waters.
Ufuna amanzi.
Ungazi awufuna record abantu. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angiqima.
Yeah. Oh, again.
Visual arts.
It's also visual arts.
Yeah.
Try to Google.
Kana qed Google mara mina nyasho ukuthi
yeah, ngisebenzisa ku physics.
No, nina nithi.
Yeah.
When you'll separate
chemistry and physics and make them separate subjects. Yes.
So meaning umntwana nange wenza ama language anisho I2 angiyar.
Yeah, sazobuya futhi nalapho.
Siyabuya lapho. Anisho ama language I2 maths.
Yeah.
And then life orientation anisho.
Yeah, life orientation. Okay.
You
are mentioning the subject that you're doing.
The subject
that doing now.
In any food.
You mentioned maths, mentioned physics, English. What are we trying to mention? Which subjects are you trying to mention?
All of them, Mara. Initially, I wanna make sure because sometimes umntana angenza accounting, umunye ayenza CAD.
Yeah.
Umunye ayenza physics.
Physics, yes. And economics, so business studies, all this.
Yeah. So a total of a grade 12. I'm thinking on the grade 12 side. How many subjects should they do?
For me?
Yeah.
According to me? According to me, probably 5.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Already kusele 3 maths.
Yeah, okay.
Kusele 2. What's the other 2? Science, physical.
Okay, man. My language, I'm still gonna come to that. I'm not done. I guess. 5 or 6. Yeah, I'm still gonna get to that. Visual arts. Okay, visual arts is form of painting, drawing, printing, sculpture, ceramic, photography, video. So, visual arts.
Something that you have to see.
It is all this type of arts, something that you have to see. Oh, so acting is part of visual arts. Yeah, I think that's one because they are creative learners. The learners who can sing, the learners who can dance. If they can do that one, it will give them an opportunity. Maybe also. So I will down my university if I want to do acting or presenting or whatsoever. So there, that one I would make it put in the FET. Okay, it's an optional subject because not everyone is into this thing. Ne? Okay.
Physics and chemistry.
So it's a continuation of creative arts,
Yeah.
Visual arts, okay. But not every school have it. I think other schools also needs to have visual arts in grade 10, 11, 12. All the schools will make that compulsory. Make sure that all the schools they must have in a visual art. Because in equals the class is not a visual art. Which schools are the class on the visual art? There is none. It's the town visual arts. Most of the time, those are doing visual art at the town schools. And it's not like a difficult subject that requires a lot of equipment or whatsoever. Like your technical subjects.
It needs a teacher. It needs a teacher.
Yeah, you just hire a teacher and that's it.
That's it.
Actually, if you want maths, the reason they put the maths, they hire a maths teacher. So you can just add the visual arts and then, but yeah.
What's that?
That's it. But the only thing that's needed is a teacher and the learners in front of the teacher. That's it. Okay, it's included visual art. Now, physical science is separate because I still don't understand why are you doing these two things in the same subject. A learner might pass physics with flying colors, and then chemistry some trophies. I've seen a lot of learners fail and the paper one, shine 90-something%. Paper 2, I'm 4. Now a percentage I can say trophy. And then our subject now too. If we books is our careers are our fun. So a learner of medicine or whatsoever. That learner can do life sciences and chemistry and maths without the physics.
Yeah,
a learner wants to be an engineer. Wants to be an engineer, can do maths, physics, maybe in a CAT. So those subjects, like they are directing that learner to engineering value, CAT. So I would separate that. So when stream science, I was on a 3 subject and then I would make history compulsory. I'll make history compulsory. That's one thing. What's the Aibo? Ask why. I'll make history compulsory.
I was going to ask why.
Yeah, history for me, according to me, I would make history compulsory. And I would remove the European history from. But they don't know anything about our African history. I think as a person, we need to know where we come from. As human, that's why I'm a Chinese. They are so what do you say? They have this pride about themselves because they know where they come from. We need every learner, it must be compulsory that might be taught through African history. That one not necessarily we're going to venture into any history whatsoever, but that one, it creates the pride in the learners. Learners must know about all the tribes in detail, or the South African tribes in detail. They must know about South Africa in detail. They must know about Africa. I think that one, you can start from grade 4 up until grade 12. You can have a lot of information that you can give to the learners. Rather than teaching the learners about Hitler, about teaching, if you could go to Europe, they don't know anything about African history. They are not even taught. I don't think they're even taught about African history. But our kids, they are taught European history. But I believe that history is one subject that must be compulsory to instill pride about us. Back, yes.
I wanna hear history. I might vote for it.
You understand? And then remove, I think for me, teaching language in faith, these days, language in faith, yes, it is important, but we shouldn't teach language in that detail. I think languages should just be communication. And home language in faith, it's not like if you are it's not like I'm not going to speak IsiZulu. And it's not like I'm going to decide because I'm going to stay in KZN. Oh, if you're going to teach it. Oh, when I'm going to do Spain, I'm going to decide someday to go to, even when I spend Salawit Bank, you can still go to Limpopo and speak to people in Limpopo.
And
so it's irrelevant, that subject. It doesn't add anything in the future. You understand? So I remove home language. You don't teach home language. Home language, you don't need to because Umtuana can grow up and speak home language the way people are speaking it. So home language is out. Then I keep English. But English that you teach in schools shouldn't be the English that is
it's implemented in the workplace.
Yeah, the English that I'm going to use out there, the communication English to communicate. That's the English that the people need to learn. How to speak properly. People should be taught how to pronounce words proper, like you. That's English. I think that's the English that people need to learn. I don't know Shakespeare. We be mood. Shakespeare. How's that going to help me in the future? Like I think in schools, like I think for me, it should help us in the future, and it will help people like to grow the community. Hence, I'm saying I'll make history compulsory because that one we've lost sense of pride in us as Africans. We've lost sense of pride. And it's because why we are being taught history. You say Europe. We are not taught history of South Africa. We are not taught. I think Vetu, it would help us understand each other if I'm taught about the Xhosa tribe. If I'm taught about the Pedi pride. How do they live? You know, so because manje ngiyasuka Limpopo. I don't understand much. But you know, Europe, I do understand say Europe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I fake. But I don't understand how should I treat the what is it that is forbidden in the Xhosa people or in the Swati people? I need to know those things. Actually, we are South Africans. And then we learn we see all these tribes are happy. And then that creates a pride. The pride is all up. That's why all these countries, European countries, they are prideful about their nation. They're prideful. They would fight for them because they know where they come from. You understand? No. And that's one minute. Then the one I would say then it's what it's communication, English, English light, you can call it, and then it's maths.
English light.
And then there's a stream of only 3 subjects. If you're into business, you do accounting. You don't have to do maths. Okay, I think you can do maths.
No, you
and then accounting, business studies, and economics. Do those 3. And then there's history. History very compulsory.
So maybe it's 7.
I5. Food imagine counter 4. It's maths.
Oh no.
Maths, I think maths also it should be like a subject that should be done, whether it's maths lit or maths.
Yeah, it's a maths, English.
Maths, English, communication.
Communication
English communication, not English, because English that my most English we said about poetry.
Oh, when the one with my name is
like how to communicate. How to pronounce it, how to be more fluent. They want to teach those things. I think for me, in English, I'm making it up. It's and then it's a science stream that has physics and cat and maths, and a science stream that has chemistry, life science, and maths. And then my stream is too big. Like I want to know each other stream.
Guys, whoever is selecting the ministers of education, should do is it in Jumtech?
Yeah, Minister of Education, the Minister of Education for the schools. Yes, and then there's a minister also for teacher and higher education.
So good man, so FET.
There's higher education,
and
there's what do you think? There's Minister of Higher Education and the Minister of
low education. Get high, it's low.
Something. I'll remember. I'll remember them. So those are the changes that I'll bring.
Guys, whoever's gonna select, if Joshua we are campaigner, do not.
Why?
Vote for him.
No, but it's not like I'm gonna create the streams for a minister. The minister doesn't create streams. It's other officials that create the streams.
But the Department of Education has to authorize them.
Yeah, it has to authorize them.
And when you say Lapa, you have to sign. Guys,
yeah, you have to vote. But in fact, if this is the chemistry one, do you get to idea about and the same? Why is this the same subject?
Because it's physical science. It's physical.
Yes, I understand it's physical science, but then must we are in detail in between these 2 subjects. There's nothing also in the chemistry as of in the physics. I can just say physics also in the chemistry. With life science, I understand everything's about life. But the physical sciences, like learners, I've seen learners good at chemistry and then fake physics. Bad in physics. And then some are good in physics. Yes, you can have a learner doing both physics and as physical sciences. Physics must be physics, chemistry must be chemistry. Yes. A learner, it must be an option for a learner because I want to do physics and chemistry. I want to do any natural sciences. So also man. Electric circuits laba. So if physics
is not connecting.
Yeah, they think it's not connecting, but I'm good with atoms. So that learner can actually do it. So guys, we're gonna end up talking. I think we're still gonna talk about this topic.